3-stitch cables work well on knitting machines because crossing 3 stitches doesn't place very much stress on either the needles or the yarn. They are most dramatic against a purl background, as shown here. The little arrows point to the 3-stitch cables, and they are often combined with other cables, as in this sweater back. There are 2 3-stitch cables down the center and 2 down the edges, as marked. The 3-stitch cables are occurring at intervals in this setup. I'll stop now from panning and show you where they are. There's a group of 3. There, there, and there. Every 2 rows, all of those will receive the treatment that you're about to see. You could put 2 across and then 1, and that achieves a different look. But for this design, I'm lifting both, all 3 stitches on 2 tools. 2 on the left in this case, 1 stitch on the right. But I actually think of it as 2 on the outside of the work, that's going to be 1 edge, and 1 towards the center of the work, which is, I'm having a hard time getting my finger to point, but is to the right in this picture. That is because it's traditional when you have multiple cables across to work them as a mirror image. So I'm going to make all of them appear to twirl outwards as ropes, and that is achieved by crossing the stitches you want to appear to twirl outwards, a single stitch in this case, first, moving to the outside edge, then the pair moves to the inside edge. Let me reset the camera and we'll do another pair. Here's the next group of 3. That's the outside edge. The center is to the right in the picture. Outer pair picked up on 1 tool, inner single picked up on another tool, cross them, replace the single first, and that will get the look that we're after here. Now we'll go to the other side of the bed and do the exact reverse. 3 stitches. We want the inner one, the single stitch, to cross to the outside first. So this is the same operation, but as though I had flipped it or was looking in a mirror. The last cross for this row. My finger is pointing towards the center of work. Now it's pointing towards the outer edge of the work. So we pick up the single closest to the center and the pair closest to the outer edge and cross the single outward and the pair inward and resettle them and knit 2 rows. You may vary this kind of cable by crossing every 3 or 4 rows instead of every 2. It gives the look of a rope that is more loosely twisted. I'm working right now on the design you see here. It will be the masterpiece sweater for my upcoming cable book. Expect that in 2020. You may also enjoy Wanderlust cables. This is a book full of traveling cable designs that do not require a purl background, so they can easily be made on a single bed. Can These Be Cables is an encyclopedia full of faux cabling techniques and projects to go with those techniques. There are also cable patterns in my book Bigger Than Bulky, Socks of All Sorts 3, Warm Hands Workbook, Vests with Men in Mind, and Made for Midgay. These books are already available on my website. Full descriptions are presented on the page where the pattern is sold so you know whether it's suitable for you.